Hi, I'm Mike McCormick here at GBTA Broadcast Studios in Toronto, and I'm here with Kristy Bates from Uber for Business. Kristy, thanks for coming.
Thanks so much for having us, Mike.
So tell me what's happening in ground transportation right now. What are the key trends you're seeing from your perspective?
Yeah, so I think in terms of trends, technology is definitely allowing increased visibility and control for ground transportation, which means that you can now create customized travel policies for your employees. This is making it extremely seamless for the employee on the back end, and also simplifying it for the travel manager. So before it used to be kind of tucked away in a back office and everyone was working on, reconciling the expenses, and now technology is really bringing this to the forefront.
Right, and is that a big focus for Uber for Business, right? Is on this that part of the experience, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So what can travel managers do? I mean, to simplify. I mean, what should they be focused on from their perspective?
Yeah, so we can definitely chat about Uber for Business in that regard. It's actually, so ground transportation is the most expense line item for employees.
Right.
And according to Certify, Uber is the most expense vendor.
Right.
And so what Uber for Business has done is created a central bill option, a streamlined way for employees to link to kind of a house account and be able to expense in an extremely seamless fashion. And so I think this really avoids a lot of the manual error and a lot of the time saving and cost savings, because what we can do through Uber for Business is create groups and policies which will allow travel managers to control when, how, and where their employees are riding.
Right, because it's not one size fits all for the travelers, right? It's a lot of segmentation even within companies.
Exactly.
Especially with big global companies. Right?
So whether it be a late night ride home program, or whether you want your executives to travel one way, your sales team to travel another way, we can really customize that and create a policy. And so what that allows for is the employee, it allows for an extremely seamless process. They basically push a button, get a ride, and the rest is done for them. And then on the travel manager side, it allows for compliant rides, making sure everything's going back to the correct cost center, through expense codes, and really making it quote unquote an expenseless process.
Well, and that it's kind of that fallacy about how even if when I'm segmenting, by level or type of traveler, it's like, well, but even as a traveler, I have different needs at different times. So
Exactly.
It's even segmentation from me as an individual when I'm, like you said,
Totally.
when I'm traveling, type of time of day, except the need, right?
Total control and also total compliance, so that if you were to go take a trip Saturday night at 2 in the morning, it would say this ride is out of policy,
Right.
unless your travel manager allowed that.
Right, or within that business trip.
Exactly.
So, clearly, always duty of care is a huge focus, certainly for this sector. But, a key issue in terms of adoption of your product. What are you doing at Uber for Business around duty of care? What do you tell the buyers in the room when they're asking those questions?
Yeah, super important question. There's a lot of features built in to be able to support that with the Uber product. One is our GPS tracking. Second is our 24/7 premium support, and we also have real-time integration with International SOS Travel Tracker, so that data feed. And then lastly is we're just constantly working to ensure that our travel dashboard and our trip analytics are available for you to make sure you know where your employees are at all times.
Right, because again, the focus on when someone is on the clock and they're on, the importance of the awareness of where they are, not just to know that they're in a market, that only, the flight information only gives you so much. Right?
Exactly.
It's really where they are when they're there, when you need to contact them.
Exactly, so you can see all of that through our dashboard, and we have a lot of safety features built in to make sure that we are providing an extremely safe option, as that's one of our top priorities.
Well, thank you for stopping by. Kristy Bates from Uber for Business, and I'm Mike McCormick here from GBTA Broadcast Studios here in Toronto.